Yeah, well, it'll likely be light through much of the day. We could even see a lull around midday into the early afternoon before we do see some more snowfall pushing through. Could be steady at times, mainly steady, especially down towards the South Shore and portions of southeastern Mass, where we'll likely see some ocean-enhanced snow showers developing later on tonight. But yesterday was a spring preview. Now we're not too far away from springing ahead. Daylight saving time begins in just 28 days, and we're just 35 days away from the spring equinox, which is the first day of spring. Not only that, we're about 38 days away from the first 7 p.m. sunset of 2022. So something to look forward to. However, today it's back to reality. We do have a winter weather advisory issued for Suffolk County. So yes, that does include downtown Boston. It also includes southern Worcester County, along with the city of Worcester and areas south and east of the Mass Pike. And that is until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for that winter weather advisory. Just take it slow on your travels with that light and steady snow expected through the day, overnight, and into early tomorrow morning. Storm scan right now, seeing a bit of the lull in the action out towards central Mass right now, but the deeper blues on your screen, we're seeing that line extending from northeastern Mass back out towards, say, about Wilmington, and then Boston areas south down towards Providence. We have that line of steady snow as well, and that will continue to push its way farther off towards the north and east. So zooming on in, most of the 495 corridor seeing that snowfall. Back out towards the west, we have that lull out towards central Mass, even right around, say, Fitchburg, finally starting to noticing those flurries starting to fall apart. Down towards southeastern Mass, right along portions of the South Shore and down towards the Cape and the Islands, we're seeing a lull in the action right now as well, but still seeing the cloud cover. Visibility still being reduced as well, down to less than 2 miles in Boston, less than a mile in Norwood, 2.5 miles visibility in Worcester, 1 mile in Bedford, a little bit better visibility now extending into southernmost parts of New Hampshire. Temperatures now much colder than yesterday morning. Mid-upper 20s off towards the north and west, 30 in Boston, low 30s southeastern Mass, and also right around the freezing mark for P-Town. Seeing those winds starting to pick up mainly out of the north, but not nearly as breezy as yesterday. We're seeing those winds between, say, 3 to even 5 miles per hour, mainly out of the north. But once we see those shift out of the north and east right along the South Shore, that's when we will start to notice some of those ocean-enhanced snow bands really setting up, and that's likely later on tonight. So this is a view of midday today. By about noon, still seeing those scattered light snow showers. Looking at towards 6 p.m., this will likely be when we start to notice those winds do shift out of the north and east. This is where we could see some of the heavier snow bands set up, and that will likely lead to some higher snowfall totals for portions of the South Shore and into southeastern Mass. By about 10 p.m., still seeing that mainly down towards the Cape Cod Canal. Starting to notice that we see drier conditions off towards the north and west, and that snow line continuing to retreat farther south and east through the overnight into early tomorrow morning. By 7 a.m., still a few flurries with us, but overall mostly down towards the Cape and the Islands before sliding out. Looking at a coating to 2 inches farther off towards the north, 2 to 4 for the North Shore areas south and east, including Boston and Worcester. 4 to 6, though, that is that area right along the South Shore around, say, Plymouth, as well as Duxbury, and extending as far inland as, say, Middleborough into southeastern Mass. That's where we could see some of the higher snowfall totals with some of those ocean-enhanced snow bands. But here's a view of the rest of that 7-day forecast. So today it's that light snow. Tomorrow morning, still a few flurries lingering, but it will be noticeably colder, back in the low 20s for your Valentine's Day, coupled up with some wind chills back into the single digits for quite some time. Upper 20s Tuesday, back into the 40s by Wednesday, 50s returning by the end of the week.